I was so excited to visit the Crab Boss Crab Shack located in Maryland. I mean, this guy is absolutely phenomenal, going from his food truck to his own restaurant and open up another location. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. In just under a year, he gives his best tips on how you guys can achieve the next level in your life and career. Stay tuned. The Crab Boss himself, the Sauce God.
What's up, world? It's your boy Crab Boss, Sauce Valley, Sauce King, Sauce God. You already know what time it is, the pull-up king of the DMV. Just want to let you know, man, I watch my girl Kat Harvey, success, nothing less.
I'm here now at the Crab Boss Crab Shack with the owner, the boss himself, Mr. Linnell, aka
Sauce Valley, Crab Boss, Sauce God, Sauce Stout, you know. It goes and on and on and on, you know, but most people just call me Crab Boss though. Hey, what's up, Kat? How you doing? I'm glad y'all got a chance to come out, check me out, put a spotlight on what we got going on over here, the movement we have going on over here in the DMV. A lot of support from the DMV. Without the DMV, we wouldn't be where we at now.
So I want to talk, you know, what was the process like, you know, starting from your truck and then now you got this spot. How was the process going from there to here?
I wouldn't say it's a smooth transition because when I had the truck, it was me and a few individuals. I've learned the process that as you transition into bigger and better things, you have to get a bigger team to help you run that upper level of business versus the truck. It was easier. Now it's harder, but it's getting easier as in anything. It's trial and error. But when you're dealing with people, dealing with employees and different things like that, it always presents a challenge because now, versus when it used to just be me and a couple people, now it's me and 13, 14 people. And I have to depend on them and everybody ain't the same, so you gotta, it's a process. Yeah, personalities, your ups, your downs, you know what I mean? It's just a lot, but it's a process and, you know, we figuring it out, trial and error.
So why do you think, you know, your customers and the whole movement, why do you think that people gravitate towards you?
I mean, to be honest with you, I wouldn't look at it like I'm doing something different, not like I came up with something nobody else done. Shrimp, crabs, seafood has been around since the beginning of time. I think it's more of the personalization that I add to my product. I let people feel like they know me. You know what I mean? I get on my Instagram, I get on my social media, and I do videos, I talk to people, I try to inspire people, and I let people know me. So I think it's more of people feel like they kind of know me. So when they come in here, so many people, they don't come in like you're going into like a regular store and you buying your food and you out. It's not like a bland transaction. It's more like you're meeting your cousin or something. And that's what it is. I mean, when people come in here, I feel like I know people, like I've met them somewhere before or something like that. And it's just like, it just clicks. People come in here, get their food, they take pictures, they congratulate me, and it's just been, I think that mixture of working your social media and putting out there who you are instead of just posting a bunch of pictures of food, letting people get to know me. So now people feel like I know the guy that makes my food, not like my food just coming out this little hole and I don't know who made it, but it's good. You know what I mean? So I feel like that has a big factor in the mix of this being a successful business.
Did you ever have a fear of selling, or how did you get over, you know, the price of, you know, your food, and people may have complained saying it's a little high? Like, how do you deal with that without lowering your value?
I felt like you would never know. It was always an unknown, but if you never try, if you never go and see, then you'll never know. So it's some people say, oh yeah, the food was pricey or this and that, but the majority of the people, I don't hear that no more. All I hear is people saying, you know, we got good food, it's worth the price, you got a lot of food. That never was an initial fear. I've always been that type of outgoing person that if I get my mind set on something, I'm gonna go get it. And I'm gonna keep running and I'm gonna keep running and at it until I grab it. And once I grab it and I look at it, I say, you know what, this ain't what I thought it was. Then I throw it down and walk away. But I'm gonna grab it first. And once I picked it up, because I didn't know what was there, once I picked it up and I saw that people was kind of feeling that, I just kept going with it, and I kept marketing, and I kept advertising, and people kept coming, and here we are now.
So you have a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, that look up to you. So what do you have to say to those people who have a passion for cooking and food like yourself, who's scared to get started, or they look at you and they say, I can't go around popping up and I don't have enough money for the truck. So what do you say to those people who just want to jump into the restaurant business without doing, putting in the paying their dues?
People that hit me up, people that inbox me, people reach out to me on social media, and I don't see myself as being really, to be honest with you, I see myself as my idea starting to be successful. I don't see myself as a very successful person. I see myself headed that way, but I also am a high critic of myself. My advice would be to somebody who is trying to get out there and do something and want to get into the food industry or something like that, is to first and all believe in yourself. Don't depend on other people's to fill your gas tank. You have to wake up every day and you have to fill your own gas tank and gas yourself up, and you have to run out there and keep running and grinding and keep moving until the day over with. Because it's hard, it's rough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I remember nights I would be out 2-3 in the morning selling seafood, because my motto was, if I cook food and take it out, it's not coming back, because I can't take it back out. So I'm gonna hit every avenue possible to sell this food. So it took me sometimes into clubs, it took me sometimes into late nights, it took me sometimes into deliveries, but the payoff has been immense because it's starting to pay off. The fruits of my labor are starting to pay off. The hardest thing I see for entrepreneurs out there trying to get started is they'll have that fire, they'll have that burning, and it'll be all good. They'll wake up, oh yeah, let me do this, do that. But over time, over weeks, over months, they see this hard work, and some people get deterred by that. And if it's something that you really believe in, you got to keep going. You just got to keep running at it, because eventually, if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. But if you give up on your dream, if you give up on something that you really wanted to go for, you never give yourself a chance. And you're going to have haters. You're going to have people, oh, your food nasty, and it's disgusting, it's too much season, and you're going to have that. But you can't let yourself get too personal with the people's comments, because then you get distracted. You got to let that say, okay, well, let me go reevaluate and see if it's something maybe I can twerk, and if it's a valid complaint. Because some people just gonna hate. Some people just hate us and they just don't even know why. You know what I mean? So you have to still look at it and see if it's valid. See if what they saying, okay, maybe it is too salty. Let me change this up. Because I've done that. Because I listen to my consumers, I listen to my customers. So if it's a few people saying something, I say, okay, let me go back to the table and see if I can twerk some or tweak this and kind of appease to the customer. You see what I'm saying? Because they're the ones who's building your brand. I didn't build this brand, the customers built this brand. So you have to keep an ear to them and listen to them.
When you get, I guess, an order wrong, or your team gets something wrong and they really, really mess up bad, what's the way to get over that without beating yourself up too much? Because you're going to make mistakes. So how do you overcome that?
That used to be a hard thing for me, because I'm a very passionate person about what I do, so I get deeply involved emotionally. So when something goes wrong, I take that personally. It used to be bad, but now I'm more of the fact that, okay, if I feed 1,000 and I please 995, I'm good. At first, I used to be like, no, that's unacceptable. But you have to understand that you can't please everybody. There's going to be some wrong. It's going to be something happen. It's my system just went down. You see what I'm saying? So that's out of my control. But you have to understand that things are going to happen. The only thing you can do in a situation like that is rectify the situation and apologize and let them know, look, this is not intentionally. Fortunately, I apologize for that. But how can we, you know what I mean? How can we pacify this? How can we fix this right now to let you know that, look, this ain't us. We just had a down, something happened, or somebody put some extra salt in some food, or the wrong person did this. You know, you have to talk. You have to let people know that you care, because if you don't, they're going to take it like, man, you don't even care about this, and they're not going to come back.
So do you have any upcoming projects or things that people should look out for?
I got a lot of upcoming projects. I got so many upcoming projects that, to be honest with you, I was kind of glad that it's getting cooling off, because in the summer, it was pumping so hard. It was like I didn't have time to do nothing. So now it's the winter changes things. You know, the winter throws people into a different mode. People are doing, you know what I mean, still making money, but it's not as busy as the summer. That's food, period. So it gives me time to sit back and go back now to those things that I had in mind. A bunch of plans and ideas that I wanted to bring to fruition. Now I can do that. It's a lot. I'm looking at I'm trying to find another store. I'm looking at buying a couple trucks and run them. It's a lot. It's a lot. I want to get into some youth organizations as far as being a mentor, creating a mentor program for young kids and showing them, look, don't let your background, don't let your past predict your future. Because I came from a very diverse background. I've been in a lot of trouble, been in and out of different situations, and people gave up on me. You know what I mean? But in the end, I didn't give up on myself, and I didn't blame them for giving up on me because of the situations and the way I was living. But it took God, it took me bowing down and saying, you know what, God, I'm tired of this. I don't want to go through this. I know I'm a better man than this. It took for me to finally realize that, to mature and become the man that I am now. Am I perfect? No. But I feel like I have a lot to give back because I've been in the streets. I've been out there in the game. I've been doing this and doing that. And I thought that it was no other outlet when I was out there. So I know what the youth are thinking right now. I can relate to them. So I feel like it's my mission. I feel like it's my duty to give back to, and I can relate to them because they see me coming. I got tattoos and all that. They gonna listen to me because they're like, oh, he OG. Rather than listen to the guy coming with a suit and tie and with a Bible in his head, they ain't really trying to hear that. You know, they're more receptive to what they feel like they can relate to. I want to deal with the youth. I want to give back, and I want to try to prevent some people from going down the wrong roads if I can. So.
Well, can you tell the world where they can find and connect with you at? And then, of course, the address of your shop. Well,
you can connect with me on social media. My Facebook is Crab Boss. My Instagram is CrabBoss00. My Twitter is CrabBoss00. My Periscope is Crab Boss. And it's one more, but I can't remember. My address is 14125 Brandywine Road, Brandywine, Maryland, 20613. We're open on Wednesday through Sunday now. Come check us out. We hope we can take care of you. We hope we patronize our restaurant. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate your time. And that's it.
I want to redo. I'm going to catch this. It's the Crab Boss Shack, right?
Crab Boss CrabShack.
Thanks, Crab Boss, for coming to the show today. It meant a lot to me. I see nothing but great and more blessed things for you and your restaurants and your future visions and endeavors. Make sure you guys check out the Crab Boss.